I mean, could you imagine somebody being high pointed? Like, oh, it's a high point. I gotta be high pointed. Like, come on, for real? No, you just point it high. Point it high. Shit. Point it high, baby. Woo! Let's go. What's going on, everybody? Thank you so much for taking the time out in your day to come by and visit my gun channel. Welcome to Big Boy Noise. I hope you subscribe, hit the icon bell at the bottom so you can get alerts whenever I post a new video. And I'm your host, the Big Boy. Hey, if you got a sweet tooth, you smell some gunpowder, get your eyes and get your ears, because it's about to get louder. Noisy neighbors, make some noise.
Dog rappers, bow the fuck down. I'm the rap dog backwards, irresponsible. How that sound? I'm the same as y'all actors. Call a spade, both get paid to entertain the masses. We flow violent, they show violence, and you sit there in laughter. I'm quite torn. Got your popcorn and your Coca-Cola, but you don't leave that movie seat until that show is over. That's when you head for the...
Today we're going to be testing the high point 9mm pistol to see is it worth it. I mean, just imagine if you got something really bad going on. It's a situation, who knows, it could be a woman in a domestic situation. She keeps telling the cops that her baby father is abusing her, he's abusing her, but nobody is parking their car in front of her door and protecting her. She doesn't have much money. She goes and she gives up some blood. She scrapes up about $100, $150, just enough to purchase a high point to protect her in case something goes wrong at her home. Let's see how this high point test goes, guys. Big Boy Noise. Y'all stay tuned. Noisy neighbors, you already know. You already know what to do. Make some noise! Hey guys, here we are at the range with the high point. Now the question is, with a high point, do you have to be high to point it? Or do you just need to point it high? Let's find out. Let's run a mag through this 9mm. Look at that. Okay. Well, shot all 7 shots, hold 7 in the mag, and shot all 7 shots. And from what I can see now, I'll take you up a little closer later. From what I can see, all 7 shots are on target. This is at about 12 yards. And if you look up that way, turn it that way to the target. Let's see if we get it. You hold on, I'm gonna zoom it in. You guys see those yellow spots on that top target. So it looks like you just gotta point it a little bit high. And you don't have to be high to shoot it. But keep recording. We'll zoom back out. We'll insert a mag. Because some people say high points aren't reliable. No, would I put a high point on my gun wall? No, I wouldn't put a high point on the wall in the boom boom room, okay? But, like I said, in a life and liberty situation, shout out to go on. In a life, oh, that was weird. All right, he's chambered. In a life and liberty situation, I would give it a shot. If somebody handed me one of these, you think I'm gonna say, oh no, I can't use that, it's a high point, take it back. No, I'm gonna use that high point if I'm jammed with no firearm. But let's see what it does with this next mag. This next mag, I'm gonna continue to aim high. And I'm not high, I don't gotta be high to shoot it. Let's see. We got our first little choo-choo train, our first little stovepipe. We're not gonna complain, we're gonna clear it, get it out of there, and we're gonna keep shooting like we would if we was in a jam. All right, guys. Sorry, but my space had ran. I had to make some more space. This ain't too bad. Out of 13 shots shot with the high point from about 12 yards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. All 13 are on about an 8-inch target here. So you can't complain about that. Also, I noticed that when I shot the second mag, my shots begin to come a little closer to the A zone. It's like I'm getting used to it. And the funny part about the high point, it's like, it actually does, tell the truth. It's something about the bulkiness that feels good. When that slide goes back, like when you pull the trigger and that slide, it picks up the next chambers, the next round and shoot. It just feels good probably because it's so top heavy. It's weird. Like I said, I wouldn't put one on the wall in the boom boom room, but we're going to make this video for you guys to judge. You know what I mean? Mind you, this is Jelly Bean's high point. It hasn't had my type of cleaning or lubing done to it. So, and it's just been sitting around. So who knows the condition that it's in? But so far, it's been very accurate. And besides the one stovepipe. And you can also see with Jelly Bean, he just shot a mag through the high point while the camera was down. And look, Jelly Bean, all 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All 8 shots on. So I believe this high point 9mm holds 7 plus 1, so that's 8 rounds. But as you see, as far as accuracy goes, it's accurate. Y'all stay tuned. We could go hot whenever you're ready, buddy.
Okay. Hot range.
So Jelly Bean, you are a believer in the high point.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I love them. I love them. They were my first recent semi-automatic acquisitions.
Okay.
And I bought what I could afford, right?
Uh-huh.
And I really love them. And I'm even foreseeing in the future I'm going to buy some more. Okay. But for accuracy and for fun, you can't beat them.
And affordability.
Yeah.
So what made you go out and get this thing right here?
Well, my son's laughing at me, talking about me. So I decided, well, let me go ahead and get something that my sons will appreciate, because really my plan is to leave most of my guns to my sons.
Amen.
They'll get their choice.
Amen.
Okay. My wife's going to get first choice of one for herself.
Amen.
And after that, the rest of the guns are going to my son. So I want to make sure that, the high points don't be sitting there on the table all by themselves, at the end.
Well, I'm sure they will, but that's okay. But he don't got to worry about me choosing one of those high points. We're not going to get into talking about a lot of death, because right now we living a lot of life.
Oh, yeah.
But if there's a choice, he knows that my eyes is on the AR-9. And it's another gun I can't mention yet. There's another rifle that he just got. I won't mention it yet. Won't even talk about it. But he got to be careful talking like that. I might put a little poison in his wine glass, you know what I mean? And all of a sudden, y'all see me with these guns much faster, you know what I mean?
I'm drinking around him.
Noisy neighbors, make some noise. Stay tuned.
Hey. I'm shooting bottom.
Jelly Bean's about to run the mag, the next mag through the high point. You're shooting at the low target. Okay. Look at that. Slide lock back, nice and good. Oh, look at them sights. He even got the nerve to have some colored sights on it. Look at that. 2 red and 1 yellow. Let me find out. And those came on it?
Yes, sir.
All right. All right. So you don't got to be high pointed. All right, noisy neighbors. So far, you've seen the accuracy of the high point. So far, we've ran 8, 16, 24, 32, 42, about 42. This is going to make about 50 rounds. 49 rounds ran through the high point with only 1 hang up. Now we're going to do the rapid fire test. I'm just going to take them and shoot. Just see if you just let them rip. All 7 shots, just let them rip with speed. Well, that was 8 shots. But look at that. All shots shot. Well, slide, stop back. And like I said, this heavy top it kind of feels good when it cycles. It just feels like it's making love to your hand, which is a weird analogy to use. I'm sorry about it, but it just has a great feeling. You know what I mean? And I'm hoping some of you guys aren't out there making love to your hand. But what I'm saying is, it's something sweet about it. It's something like, should you put it in here? Like this. It's like, it ain't candy, but it's pretty sweet. The Springfield XD. So I guess, so far, if you ask me, the high point is going into the sweet. It's a trick or a treat. What do you guys say? Is it a trick or a treat? I'm going to call it a treat. Ran through 50 rounds, one hang up. Everything is accurate. Would I buy one? No, but if I was down and out and had to donate a little bit of blood to get one for my protection, I sure would. High point 9mm, guys. Until next time, if you see a couple targets, smell some gunpowder, get your eyes and get your ears, because it's sure about to get louder. Noisy neighbors, make some noise! I mean, could you imagine somebody being high appointed? Like, oh, it's a high appointed. I got to be high appointed. Like, come on, for real? No, you just point it high. Point it high. Shit. Point it high, baby. Woo! Let's go. Thank you.